Yeah.
Is that your Halloween costume?
No, I don't know what it'll be for Halloween. I don't think it'll be anything for Halloween. We'll see though. Depends on what my daughters want me to be.
Appreciate everyone coming this morning. We'll get started. We'll start with Chris on the left.
Coach, what's going on with Ryan Moore?
Just working through the knee, making sure that it's 100%. You know, does some things in practice, does some movement stuff, but it's not all the way there. You know, I think that 1 week he had a lot of reps, put some work on it. So we'll just see how he's going this week.
And how about Cole? Any update on him?
We'll get some more information as we go through the week.
On the left, Isaiah.
With during the offseason, it seemed like we were hearing a lot with how Justice Haynes and Jordan Marshall were very similar backs, but it seems like in the season they've kind of differentiated themselves. What do you see from them, and is it kind of like 2021 when you had like that thunder and lightning type of scenario?
Yeah, I mean a little bit. I think both of them have the ability, as we've seen, to have the explosive playability. I think both of them can run you over, make you miss, do that. But I think Justice, we've just seen more of the 50-yard runs, 60-yard runs where Jordan's only had a couple of them, and Jordan's really got the thumper that wear you down back that moves the pile. Where Justice isn't that as much, but they both have that ability. So I mean, the biggest difference is probably that Jordan's more of that thumper guy, whereas Justice is the one cut. He can bounce it outside and get that touchdown, or he can one cut and go for 50. But both of them obviously super successful in what they've been doing.
Over on the right here, Dennis.
Sherrone, how much influence do you have on the play calling in game?
I help out, but Chip's calling the plays. The offensive staff has done an unbelievable job. Thought Coach Newsom really stepped up this week in the game planning and put together some plays and things that we executed at a high level in the game. So no, I'm just there to help out and help with things I see. But yeah, I'm not calling any plays.
In front, Ryan.
With college athletes being able to bet on pro sports starting later this week, I guess, what's your thoughts on the rule change and your messaging to the team? Yeah,
really, haven't really spoke much about that to the team. I was so focused in trance with Michigan State. I heard the news, saw the news, didn't really talk about it with them. Probably won't say much about it this week. I want them to be completely focused on Purdue. Might address it the next week, but don't have a strong opinion. I'm not a gambler, not a bettor, so I can't say any way that I have an opinion on it. And it's a rule that they could do it now. Probably think about what my message will be when I talk to them next week.
Over on the right here, Aaron.
You went back and looked at the film from Saturday. What do you think went wrong in the passing game? Why do you think they couldn't get out of it?
Yeah, I think it's two-part. There's some things in protection and coverage that we just didn't get synced right. But there were some passes in there that we were super successful on. The one to Andrew Marsh, there's a couple to Andrew Marsh. Even on the scoring drive in the third quarter, we threw a deep corner route to him that was wide open. So it wasn't necessarily all that. Also, the way the game was going, it became one of those games you get in a complimentary football game, the defense is playing well and stopping them, and you wanted to get some momentum. And especially in the third quarter, when you hit a 20-yard run, then another 20-yard run, it's hard to throw it there. So at that point, we did what we needed to do to win the game.
Over on the left, John.
Could you gain an even greater appreciation for some of the Jimmy Rolder plays on film than what you were able to see from field level? And how much did your confidence in him in recent weeks allow you to do what you did with Jay Sean?
Yeah, I mean, I think the confidence with him really started in the spring, and it started way back then. It was just all about being healthy, and I think for him, it's the confidence that he has in the system and how he's practiced, how he's played, and that affected it. But Coach BJ's done an unbelievable job with that crew. But watching the film just confirmed what I saw on the field and what he's done the past couple of weeks. He's been unbelievable, and he keeps playing at a high level.
I guess the next one is there's in years past Smosh has really popped in the punt return game. There hasn't been a lot of that this year. Are you guys thinking about making a change there, or what have you seen?
We'll see as we go through. It's always competitive. There's always competitive battles there. It's not just him, it's the return game as a whole, right? You got to get the blocks, you got to get the holdups, the gunners got to do all those, everything's got to be aligned and in sync. So And then there's a lot of punts that you just got to fair catch. So I think those pieces are part of it. So we'll keep working to get that better.